Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.
Van Halen, 102.9 WBLM. Eddie Van Halen, born on this date in Holland in 1955. Makes him would have been 67 years old today. We lost Eddie in 2020.
Way too soon.
October 2020. And just like one of the greats of all time, just changed music.
If I had taken lessons and learned by the book, I would not play it all the way I do. Instead of reading a book, I wrote my own. Because of the things that I created technique-wise and whatever the way I play, they had to reinvent a whole new way to write music because they could not explain with regular notes what I was doing with this hand. So they had to create a whole new thing called tablature. It's something that if you're a musician, you just play until the day you die. It's not like, I can't wait to turn 65 and retire. It's not an ordinary job. You play music, you don't work it. But at times it can be hard work to be able to play it.
Happy trails to you, till we
There you go. In his own words, Eddie Van Halen, you don't work music, you play. We play and you play music. I love that. I'll give you this one other thing with Eddie. I think you'll like this. We do isolated vocals from time to time.
Oh, I love that.
This is isolated guitar from Hot for Teacher. Isn't that cool?
So cool.
Amazing. All right. Let's do our ski. Yeah, it's January 26th. I'm playing Dirty Water. No one can stop me. Big Papi's in the Hall of Fame, man.
Ortiz in the deep right field. Back is Sheffield. We'll see you later tonight.
Greatest clutch hitter in the history of the game.
Yeah.
Beloved. So came out after the Boston Marathon bombing and took the city back. And
he was so inspirational after that. It was
this jersey
wonderful.
That we wear today, it doesn't say Red Sox. It say Boston. This is our city.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Into the Hall of Fame, the only one who got into the Hall of Fame yesterday. Barry Bonds, no. Roger Clemens, no. Sammy Sosa, no. Kurt Schilling, no. That's the 10-year mark for all 4 of those guys. So that means
they're not getting in at all.
No.
So you have 10 years?
Yeah, 10 years after a certain amount of time, and then you need to get 75% of all the Baseball Writers Association, 75% of them need to vote you in.
I see.
So all the rest of those guys, very controversial, obviously. So Poppy was pumped.
I first of all want to thank God, for giving me the opportunity to be part of this very elite group of players. That's what pretty much every player dream of, the support throughout the year from my family. I mean, I don't think I would have done it without the support coming from the family, the families. And, man, the Red Sox, the fans, everybody around who pretty much encouraged me to be the player and the person that I became to be. Thanks God, everything came out together at the right time, and here we are.
There you go. Very happy for him. It was Poppy talking to Tom Caron yesterday, our friend Tom. So we'll check in with Tom on Friday and get his take on all this. I'm sure he's very, very excited. Good friends with David over the years, which is cool. Celtics, a laugher last night over the Kings, 128-75. Should have stopped the fight. Bruins have the Avalanche tonight. Oh, this is fun. The teddy bear toss. They do this every year. A bunch of different hockey teams do this. And, when you bring a teddy bear, you bring a stuffed animal, and then when your team scores their first goal, you throw the teddy bear out onto the ice, and it takes them like half an hour to clean up all the teddy bears.
Right. But they go to children who need them, whether they're in hospitals or they're disadvantaged kids who could use a pick-me-up or something.
So Hershey Bears and Hershey, PA, they do the big one. They do like the biggest one. And they had theirs the other night. 52,341 bears.
That's amazing.
The place probably only holds there at Hershey Park, like 10,000 people?
You need to bring out a Zamboni for that. You do.
It's like everybody throwing like 5 or 6 bears.
Near side, Janssen Fialbi, sub-goal line feed. He gets it back. Right circle, pulls the trigger, and scores! Sweet, cuddly mayhem! It's teddy bear toss time! It's Axel Janssen Fialbi! The flow makes them fly! Furry creatures of all shapes and sizes.
There you go. Sweet, cuddly mayhem.
Sweet, cuddly mayhem!
I love that. Let's start like a speed metal band.
Called Sweet Cuddly Mayhem.
Yeah, and your husband can be the singer.
Sure. I think that sounds like fun.
All right, we got a new Celeste and I.
Sweet Cuddly Mayhem.
And Celeste's husband we're in a video band. It's a power trio.
Yeah.
Sweet, cuddly mayhem!
All right, BLM Sports. A lot of Van Halen today. Eddie would have been 67 years old. 102.9 WBLM. Running with the Devil from that first album from Van Halen. Remember hearing that first album and just going, what?
It sounded so different from anything else.
Oh, my God. What is this?
How did they make that sound?
What is going on? Eddie Van Halen, would have been 67 today. He left us in 2020. And certainly one of what is he, top 5? Where is he on your list, guitar player wise, guitar heroes?
He is probably he's 1 or 2. I love him, Joe Bonamassa, actually Mark Knopfler.
Why do you love, what is it that for you that makes a great guitar player?
Because they're just so individual. When you hear Eddie or Mark Knopfler, they each have discovered their own creative way of playing an instrument that is unique to them.
Right.
It sounds so different than anything else. When you're listening to either one of those two guitarists.
That is a very good litmus test. Carlos Santana.
Yeah.
You know the minute you hear him.
Yep.
All right, let's do this. Great best guitar player. Is it Eddie? Is it Richie Blackmore? Is it David Gilmour? Is it Clapton? Is it Jimmy Page? Is it Jimi freaking Hendrix? Brian May of Queen?
Right.
We could go on all day.
Yeah, we do every day.
Best guitar player, Eddie Van Halen, hands down, best rock and roll guitar player of all time.
Eddie is absolutely, he's not from this world, is he?
Hey, is this the captain? I'm having a hard time hearing you.
This is. How are you?
Captain, it's Ernie.
Hey, what's happening?
Oh, just working, listening to you guys. Thanks for putting him on his birthday. It's so awesome.
Yeah, so we'll play a lot today. Thanks for the call.
All right, thanks, man.
Peace. Hi, Sublime.
Hey, I don't know if he was the greatest of all time, but he was one of my favorites, Randy Rhoads.
Oh,
yeah, good one. Yes.
Randy Rhoads was amazing. Yes. Hi, BLM. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Randy Sayre. How you doing?
Hey, buddy. How are you?
Not too bad. Tommy Morello.
Tom Morello is incredible. Absolutely.
Tom Morello.
Tom Morello is absolutely off the charts good. That's a great modern day choice. Thank you. Hi, WBLM.
Hey, why don't you play a little Angus Young from AC/DC?
Holy smokes. That is fantastic. How about we do that? Angus, one of the greatest ever. Absolutely. Maybe the best guitar player ever. Jimi Hendrix, 102.9 WBLM. Crosstown traffic right there. Here we go. We're going down the wormhole.
I know. But Jimi Hendrix had an unfair advantage because he wasn't from here. He was from another planet.
Planet of Stratocaster.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
just not fair.
But he was the first guy to really pick up the electric guitar and do stuff that no one had ever done before. So you can make that argument. All right, it's Eddie Van Halen's birthday today, and we're going down the wormhole of best guitar player of all time.
Hey, good morning. I'd like to add one to the list.
Yeah.
He might not be the greatest, but he's one of my favorites, Alex Lifeson.
Oh, heck yeah. From Rush. Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the guitar riff that he does at Spirit of Radio at the beginning just absolutely blows my mind every time I hear it.
Very different. Very different player, but again, like to Celeste's point, like you know an Alex Lifeson riff when you hear it, right? Couldn't be anybody else.
Eddie Van Halen, hands down, the best.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's a guitar player. He's more of a wizard.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
It's just magic, whatever he does.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's kind of like an energy loop with Eddie when he plays. It goes from Eddie into his guitar, back into Eddie. You know what I mean?
Wow, look at you guys getting all deep on this stuff, man. Both of you. Wow. All right. Thanks, guys. See ya. Hi, best guitar player.
Would be Steve Vai.
Oh, that dude that dude's insane.
Yep.
That dude's absolutely insane. I'll watch videos of him and stuff, and then my jaw is I'll just notice my mouth is wide open going,
Well, it was wide open when I heard him play with David Lee Roth when he went solo.
yeah. Remember that? Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
He's amazing. He's got some new music out, man. Check it out. It's good stuff. Hi, BLM. Good morning.
Captain Stevie Ray Vaughan's got to be right up there.
Let's go, Stevie Ray. We're celebrating Eddie Van Halen's, what would have been his 67th birthday today. And we're talking about Eddie and how he changed guitar playing and start talking about guitar players. And then the next thing you know, we're not really arguing, but we're discussing who the greatest guitar player is of all time.
Yeah.
Join in the fray. BLM, good morning.
Captain, it's Pepe.
Pepe the plow guy, everybody. How are you, Pepe?
Listen, I have some bad news for you, though.
Hit
what
me
is
up.
it?
Pepe is no longer a plow guy.
Whoa. Stop the show.
I know.
Stop the
I
show.
know.
Stop the world's greatest guitar player.
What's going on?
What's going on, Pepe?
Just, it's a young man's game. Those 30-hour shifts in a plow truck. Jeez, crow.
What are you like?
Like you guys.
What are you like? A stockbroker now, Pepe? What's
Yeah, what are you going to do now?
what are you going into? NFTs and crypto? What's going on?
Yeah, listen, I bought some of them Aussie crypto and I lost my shirt, man. No, Pepe's an oil truck driver now.
Oh,
I love
okay.
that. I love that.
Yeah.
No,
people warm, I got to ask the greatest guitar, why does Mark Knopfler never get the praise he is due?
Oh, I was just talking about him.
Gets my vote.
Bye, Pepe.
Hi, BLM, hello.
Yes, this is Mark. How about Peter Frampton?
How about Frampton, dude?
He's great.
He's a great guitar player, isn't he? People I know he's pretty and I know he's a good singer, but he's one hell of a guitar player.
He did good. Wrote a lot of good songs, and he's a hell of a good. He doesn't. Rock and roll has a rock and roll blues to it, and it seems like.
Yep.
And all of them with the great guitar players are in that blues zone.
Yeah, they are. Hendrix and Stevie Ray and Billy Gibbons, and right on, man.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well,
Mark,
love you guys.
Love you, Mark.
Mark, wait a minute. Will you do me a favor?
Yes, sir, ma'am.
Will you yell out, "Come on down for moose soup"?
Come on down for moose soup.
Come down later for moose soup. You guys come down here after. I got moose soup and everything. Yes. Come down for moose soup after.
He just sounded like he could say it just like that. He was so good.
Sounds like the moose soup lady.
Come down later for moose soup.
If you're just coming in, and Chris Zdenka is, everybody, the Chris
Good
Zdenka.
morning.
How are you, Chris?
It's so funny.
How's everyone doing?
Chris walks in, he's got his baseball hat and his sunglasses, and I'm like, those are free promotional sunglasses. You can tell because they are like this bright yellow.
Yep.
Like just an unnatural color.
Mm-hmm.
What are those? Are they truly?
Truly, we got some hard seltzers right here. I will say, I don't know if I've bought sunglasses for more than like $2 for like 30 years. Just because I bought a really nice pair when I was a kid, lost him in like a week, and I can never do this again.
Yeah,
you
I
just win
wear,
them at happy hours.
Yep.
yeah, I just wear free promotional sunglasses as well.
That's why I'm here, for the free CDs,
That's
free
right.
T-shirts, and free sunglasses.
Swag bag, baby.
Otherwise, I'm out of here. Chris Zdenka, glad you're here. Favorite guitar player? We got on this. It's Eddie Van Halen's. He would have been 67 today. And so we're thinking about, we just kind of went down the rabbit hole of greatest guitar players. Who's your fave?
David Gilmour.
Really? From
Whoa,
Pink
without even
Floyd?
thinking, just boom.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably my favorite musician of all time. So he's just such a inspiration. I love his voice. I try to emulate how he sings a lot.
That's right, because you're a musician,
Yep,
too.
and his guitar playing, I don't think is it the greatest? Probably not from a technical standpoint, but it's just what they did in the progressive style. It was just so unique. And even off of like Division Bell from the a later
so
album
good.
that is so underrated.
Yeah.
His playing slide guitar on that it's amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's my favorite.
There's no wrong answer to this.
No.
wrong answer to this.
Well,
so.
I am because I'm terrible at guitar. So. If you want to answer
That's
me,
why you're a singer.
That's right. Yeah.
Chris Zdenka is not the world's greatest guitar player. So many good ones, and you make a great point. Celeste said this as well. It's like not necessarily a technical thing. Like, Eddie was incredibly technical, or Steve Vai, or they're just like acrobatics. Randy Rhoads the same way.
Yeah, and I'll give you one from later. Is I think Rivers Cuomo is a fantastic guitar player from Weezer. And it's just that really cool because he gets like that really old sounding, hip sound to it, and his solos are always really good. He's again nowhere close to being. No one's going to put him top 5, but if you're just a fan of great play and creative musicians, he's outstanding.
Tom Morello, got some calls on him.
Yeah, he did. He got
incredible.
some love.
Yeah, good.
Like what is he even doing? So
and then there's people like that are just so technically savvy, and you don't even understand what they can do. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think for me, like the guy who is both technical and feel is and there's like 3 guitar players inside of him is Jeff Beck.
Oh sure.
Like Jeff Beck is probably my like guitar hero.
Yeah, he's in a glass case.
Yes. Put Jeff Beck in a glass case. Absolutely. But it's that David, we got to do some Pink Floyd for Chris Zdenka.
Ooh, I like that.
Definitely, if you want to keep it going this afternoon or on Facebook or whatever, we'll keep this going and celebrating Eddie's what would have been his 67th. I'm sure you'll be digging in this afternoon.
Absolutely, we'll be rocking some Halen.
Thanks for coming in. When you can just leave those free sunglasses.
Good to see you guys.
Right,
no,
Chris
they're coming home with me. I will lose them.
Hey guys, time to get in on the action for the biggest moments in basketball with Prize Picks, America's #1 fantasy sports app. Just select 2 or more players, pick more or less on their projections, place your entry, and win up to 100 times your money. Right now, Prize Picks will match your first deposit of up to $100. Just download the Prize Picks app and use the code GET100. That's code GET100 on Prize Picks for a first deposit match of up to $100. Prize Picks. Pick more. Pick less. It's that easy.